everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here then hi, my name is Sophie and welcome to my space on the internet. In today's video I have another foundation testing video for you. I've not done one of these in forever. I've not bought a new foundation in forever, but I finally went and did it. I bought the Conceal and Hydrate Revolution foundation and the concealer that goes along with it and to test these out. Now I tried the original matte one that they released like a couple of years ago now, is it? Feels like it. It's been a while. Which I liked that, but the foundation cracked really quickly in my smile lines, and I have this little section here that it just always cracks first because I do. It's more dimply than the other side, so it always cracks there first, but it like cracked really badly on the entirety of my smile lines, where I normally only just get like a little bit there. And that was the original one, and then the concealer, I actually really like the original concealer. I've bought it lots of times, but I've not repurchased it recently because I've fallen in love with the e.l.f. one, so that's my current go-to concealer. But yeah, I thought I would test out these. I bought them like a week ago, over a week, 2 weeks ago, but then I had cheerleading competition, so I fake tanned, so there was no way in hell that they were going to match my skin, but I'm now back to full-on soapy paleness, so that's what today's video is. I really hope you enjoy, and let's put some makeup on my face. Okie dokie, as you can tell I am filming another video at the same time as filming this, but this part of the video is testing out a new foundation. So I picked up like weeks ago, and because I faked tan for cheer comp I couldn't do it because I wasn't my true shade of white, and so yeah, I am now back to paleness. I'm testing out the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation and the matching concealer. Now I tried out their matte one, and as much as I did like that, it was, I think I found it like crumbled because it was a little bit too dry for me, so hopefully it's gonna look good, and it's also gonna match how pale I am. It is the paler shade, F1. Well, mine is, I think this is F05, which I think is like rose. It's got more like a rosy tint to it, which is not very me. But yeah, let's get into it. Now I've not opened it, so it's still sealed, and it's literally been in my bedroom for me to test for ages. All I've done to prime my skin is popped on my moisturiser, which is what I do every day. It's the Nivea Day Cream, which I've used for years. I can't get in it. Why do they make it so hard to get into? Well, I know why they make it so hard to get into, but oh my god. Into the concealer. So this is what the concealer's looking like. Da -da -da. Focus on the concealer, not on me. But yeah, that's what the concealer looks like, and the dofer, it's like their normal concealer dofer. Smells alright. Let's try and get in the foundation now. So hard to get in all these. Oh, it's a pump. I thought it was going to be like the doe foot one, like the matte one is. Lovely. And then this is what the foundation looks like. The bottle is like frosted glass, and then yeah, it's got a pump. So like I said, I've just popped moisturiser on my skin, and let's pump out. Do 3 pumps because that's about the amount of pumps that I do for my own. It does look to be a little bit too dark for me, but we shall see. With concealer and everything, it might be a absolutely fine colour, so I'm gonna pop some all over my face. Might be a bit too dark for me still. Amazing. And I'm just gonna take my beauty blender, which is a little bit too wet still, take this and blend it in. Actually it might be a good colour as long as it doesn't oxidise too much. Coverage is good. Probably want a bit more. No, does look good. Okay. Right. Obviously. Oh, it's not actually that bad. Like, I like the colour, so I'm trying to get you like a decent lightage. I am going to pop some more on because, zoom in and have a look. So this is 3 pumps, and yeah, it's just not as much coverage as I want. Yeah. So I'm gonna pump some more on. That is better coverage wise. If I zoom you back in again, 5 hours later. So this is it close up. Yeah, it's covered well. It does look like good. I like the fact that it's not matte down, that it is slightly more hydrating. But I never really know with foundations until I've like set it with powder. So we shall do that. I'm going to cream contour like I always do, because there isn't a day when I don't cream contour my face. I mean cream bronze, I don't really contour. So just taking my Maybelline Superstay stick, just see what happens when I do this. Taking my brush. That's blended nicely. It's blended well with the cream contour. Sometimes some foundations can like peel away when you like try and blend another cream product on top. So that is good. Lovely job. I'm now gonna use the concealer, and let's hope for the best of this one too. So I always put concealer on my chin, because my nose, we'll start off with that and then we'll go back in for the under eyes. Colour's nice on the concealer. It is a little bit brighter than the foundation, which is good because I like a slightly lighter foundation. And then in around the nose. I like the coverage that the concealer's giving. It's good. And then, so yeah, the concealer is nowhere near as light as the one that I've been using at the moment, which is the e.l.f. The e.l.f. one in the lighter shade. I don't know where it is right now. But yeah, it's nowhere near as light as that one that I've been using. Coverage is good on my under eyes as well. So I'm burying my face in the mirror. Sorry, I keep going up and down with the lighting because it's so horrible outside. Yeah, I like it. I'm now just gonna powder my face. I'm gonna use the Revolution translucent powder. I'm gonna pop that under my eyes and all the areas that we concealed first. it didn't react, I know I look crazy, it didn't react weirdly to the powder while I was applying it. I'm just going to powder the rest of my face, bronze my face, and we'll be back to give you some more thoughts. Okie dokie, I'm back and I powdered and bronzed my face, and yeah, I don't know how to explain, like, it doesn't look bad, but so I always powder my entire face because I have, well, an oily face, and if I don't powder foundation then it just slips off, and like even when I powder it down, it obviously it's Conceal and Hydrate, so I get that it is going to be not as matte as like the matte one is, but where I like apply bronzer, it's taken off the foundation on the spots, like the bummy bits on my forehead, which is not ideal. And like I use the powder like I always do with my other concealer, and it just doesn't look as good. It just looks more chalky, and like the powder's come away, like taking the concealer away. So yeah, like when I first put it down, like the coverage is really good here, but it's like the powder's taken away the coverage of the concealer, so it doesn't look as full coverage. And yeah, I think the colour, it's not oxidised at all, like that bad. It's more of a natural foundation than I would necessarily normally go for. So yeah, not 100% on it at the moment. I am gonna finish off my face and wear it for a little bit, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. I am gonna wear test it at work, but I am off work for next week, so this video should be up slightly later than planned, but I do want to test it at work and see like how long it lasts. But yeah, not blown away currently, but not like hating it. It's just like on a par. I just need to test it out like for a full day. Yeah, no. But yeah, a bit annoyed that the coverage is gone here. But yeah. Okie dokie, I'm back, face on, looking more human. This is from Primark, by the way. So I don't know how I feel fully yet. I'm gonna test it out at work and see what it's like at work, so I'll insert those clips after this clip of me testing it out at work and seeing how I get on with it. But first impressions, it took 6 pumps to kind of get a coverage that I was happy with, which is not huge. It's not that big of like an amount to put on my face. Someone that puts on like 4 foundations to get her ideal foundation, I'm asking a lot from one foundation to me up to that. Straight away I have noticed it's not even been on for that long, like maybe an hour, and it's sunk into my smile lines, and that's all cracking away, and then just like it's gone in my pores, like on my chin. Like there are areas of missing foundation and missing concealer on my chin. I'll see if I can show you, but you know my camera doesn't like to focus. I don't know how well you can see or how well in focus is. It's not a particularly flattering angle. But it's just like on my chin. There's areas where it's like sunk into my pores and disappeared, and then like this cracking here. Like this will happen like after half a day in a foundation, not like an hour, so not a huge fan of that. Like I said about my forehead, you can see the spots where I put my bronzer on has wiped off where the foundation is, so yeah, that's closer up. But yeah, this is the main issue, this little crack here, and then oh yeah, you can see like it's all sunken in and like disappeared, which is not great for a foundation. Like literally an hour on my face and it's already gone like that. It'll normally take like half a day for a foundation to do that, not this instant. So mixed reviews right now. I'm going to test it out for a full day at work, which I might regret because I could have no foundation left on my face after a full day of work, because like 10 hours, but I'll see what it's looking like after that and I will give you my opinions after that day. But so far it's been 50-50. I like the colour, I like how it applied, like I like that it wasn't like matte and suctioned all the life up my face. I don't feel like I have foundation on right now. I don't feel like I have makeup on my face, that's a good thing. But mixed reviews right now, not 100% no, but not 100% yes, like 50-50, pros and cons. I might try them like individually, like foundation on its own with my usual concealers, and then concealer on its own with my usual foundation, and see how it works with them. But I am fake tanning again soon, so when I will get these videos done, I do not know, because it will not match me when I tan. But yeah, that's it so far. Okay, so I know I said I'd update you when I like try it for a full day at work, or like just a full day in general, which I am actually going to wear it tomorrow. So you either get tomorrow or work day, but you'll get like a full wear test of the foundation, because I thought I was going to film another video after I'd done this makeup, but I haven't because I'm lazy. But I can give you a bit more of an update. Yeah, it looks awful on my chin. Yeah, you can see those are little spots that I'm meaning out. Like, I know I haven't got the best skin at the moment. Have a look at smile lines up close. Yeah, like it's sunk into that really badly. Yeah. Never known that you'd want to see this up and close to my face. But yeah, it's just broken away here, which it does. Oh, it's gone really bad into my wrinkles on my forehead. That doesn't normally happen. Yeah, and it's just a lot. I mean, it is, hello, focus on me. It is like a hydrating foundation. I've not got you on my tripod. Yeah, it's just got sweatier quicker than a matte foundation would, which is what you'd expect because it's supposed to be more hydrating. So I feel like I'd have to mix it with another foundation to make it last longer. But I'll see, I'll try it out for a full day and I will let you know. But yeah, it just looks a bit more glowy than normal. I am just sitting here doing TikToks. Okie dokie, so I decided to wear the foundation on my day off. I've almost finished my makeup. It is 12:30 and this is what it is looking like. From a distance it looks good, but again it's just a bit patchy on some of my spots, which I guess I could have done with more concealer, but it does look better than how it applied the last time I used it, so I am getting used to its consistency. But yeah, I will keep you updated all day. But yeah, 12:30. Okie dokie, foundation check-in time. I look rough, it's really windy outside. It's now nearly 3 o'clock and I haven't really noticed anything too peculiar. It's doing what it did the other day and like breaking away really weirdly on my chin, but it's not too noticeable right now. So currently from a distance it looks absolutely fine. Tom, have you noticed anything different about my foundation today?
Not really.
So yeah, from a distance it looks fine, it's just when you get up and close it's cracked in that little smile line there, like it did yesterday, and then yeah, it's breaking out but not like as badly as the other day. So yeah, I'll check in later. Okie dokie, foundation update. It is currently 5:47 and yeah, let me have a look at a mirror first before I try and shove my face in the camera. Oh, now I have been like lying in a bed, so it has rubbed off a little bit in those places, probably because I've been lying on a pillow, but no, actually. So like previously, it's disappeared on like the spots on my forehead and sunk a little bit in my lines, but yeah, it's just like wiped off the bits on my forehead, and I don't know if you can see. It actually looks quite alright. It looks fine, like around the centre of my face, like it's not got oily or anything like that, like majorly oily compared to normal. My normal crease there, but yeah, I just lost it on my chin. But I'm not sure I can blame the foundation for that, it might have been me sleeping on a pillow. But yeah, that is this update. I'm now going to cook dinner and I will see you in a couple of hours. Okay, so it's not actually that much longer since I last checked in, but I am now going to take off my makeup because I'm gonna fake tan and stuff. So I'll give you my final thoughts on the foundation so far. Obviously, when I actually like test it out a lot more, my opinion might change. I find like I'll try a foundation to start with and I'll hate it, and then by the end, I don't know, I'll find some way to make it work. So like I might mix it with another foundation, etc. So we shall see. In terms of this one, I haven't been eating, so I've rubbed my face and my nose, so that's not the foundation, that's me. From a distance, I really like how it looks. I look radiant, and like the colour is a pretty damn good match. I mean, I have foundations that are too yellow and then my like chest looks red, and then the foundation this morning I like put this on, I was like, oh, it's a bit pinky, and then my chest looked more yellow toned. I was like, basically I'm too pale for any foundations ever to match me apparently, or I'm a weird tone because no foundations match me. So like that match is probably as good as I'll ever get in my life, unless I make my own foundation range for pale people. But yeah, no, I do like it. I feel like I might mix it with the NYX foundation maybe, and maybe do a little combo that way. But yeah, I will test it out a little bit more, and like I'll leave a comment down below in like notes if I suddenly get a breakthrough of how I use it and learn to love it. But I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's like incredibly game changing. Like when it runs out, well, right now I wouldn't repurchase it if it ran out, but give me a couple of weeks to like test around properly, then maybe I would want to repurchase it. But yeah, the big thing is it just comes away on my spots, and my skin's a nightmare and it's got lots of spots. So the majority of my face is one big massive bunch of spots. So yeah, that's my only thing, like rubbing off on my spots, the bit I don't like. And it's not actually sunk that badly into my smile lines, like you can't tell from a distance that I have smile lines. Yeah, so yeah, it's not a resounding yes and it's not a resounding no. It's a I like how it looks. I don't necessarily think it wears particularly well, but with some testing, we're mixing it with different things. I could probably make the foundation work. The concealer, it's like the same colour as the foundation, and I like a lighter concealer, like my e.l.f. one. It's like, ooh, check this stuff. Oh, this is the wrong one, but it's like really light. That's the more pink toned one, yeah. It's like really light compared to the Revolution one, so, and the coverage is alright, but it's not like wham bam coverage like the e.l.f. one, so I'll just stick with my e.l.f. one in terms of concealer. But the foundation I feel like I can make work, but the concealer is a bit meh for me. But yeah, that is my final thoughts. There we have it. So there we have it. That was my first impressions testing wear test of the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation and Conceal and Hydrate concealer. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. I'd love to have you back here. I do vlogs, makeup videos. I need to get back into fashion videos. But yeah, I would love to have you back here, sharing with your friends, sharing with your family. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day and goodbye.